Namaste. Om Sahana Vavatu. Sahana Bhunaktu. Sahaviryam Karavavahai. Tejaspina Vaditamastu. Ma Vidvisha Vahai. Om Shanti. 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 May our practice some way, somehow bring a little bit more of balance and peace to the world, not only for us, but for everyone around us, for all beings. We offer our practice for them. And today we are planning to do Shivananda class. So it's like a Hatha yoga class based on the Shivananda system, but we are skipping the pranayama. We are starting directly with the asana part. Okay, so we're gonna do the Surya Namaskar as a warm-up, a few rounds of sun salutations. If you need to do more, you can do on your own a little bit more, yeah. And then we will do the sequence, but we are going to focus on the balance poses. So the idea today is to work a little bit more on arm balance and core strength. Okay, let's enjoy the practice. Please be careful if there's anything in the practice that you feel is not good for you today, just skip it. Never force your body. Always listen to your body. And remember, everything is changing. Our body is also changing. If there's any position that we cannot do today, it's totally fine. We can just visualize the pose, and the poses will little by little, gradually come to you. You don't need to chase the poses. They will come to you. Now let's go to the cat pose. Hands and knees on the floor. Just a few gentle movements. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale. Releasing any unnecessary tension from your back, shoulders, and neck. Inhale. And then exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly now to downward dog or inverted V. Lengthen the spine. Gently you can bend one knee, stretch the other leg, then the other side. And we come back to the cat pose. Now, feel your center, feel the spine, feel your abdominal power. And now we bring right arm up and left leg up. Just a few breaths here, focusing on our center. And change to the other side, left arm, right leg. Wherever the mind goes, prana follows the mind, right? So if your attention is in your center, you are sending prana to your center. Now slowly, downward dog. Keep breathing, fully present. You can imagine or visualize your breath flowing through your spine, flowing through Sushumna. We call this spinal breath or Sushumna breath. And slowly walk forward. Relax for a moment. Relax your shoulders, your neck. You can bend the knees if you need. Bend the knees a little bit more, lengthen the spine. Then inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale and come back to the standing position. Samasthiti. Let's do a few Surya Namaskar. Bring attention to your breath. We combine movement and breath, but the breath is guiding. Inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, wide like that. Retain, left back. Exhale, knees, chest, and forehead to the floor. Inhale into Cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, strong legs, pressing with your feet down, lower belly in, pelvic floor lifted, and we stand up. If you need, of course, you can bend the knees to stand up, okay? And slowly come back to Samasthiti. Inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, left leg back. Retain, right leg back. Exhale, knees, chest, and forehead down. Inhale into Cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, so here, if you need, you can bend the knees, lengthen the spine. And then stand up, stretch your arms up. And come back to the standing position, Samasthiti. Take a deep breath here. And we continue a few more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale left. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, stretch your arms up a little bit back. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, right leg back, long step, open up your chest. Retain left leg back, and this time we're holding the pose here just for a few breaths. Your body is in a straight line. Abdominal muscles are engaged. We're already training the body here. So the hands are active. Your fingers are pressing down, so we're not collapsing on the wrists. Hands active and wrists right under the shoulders. We keep breathing here. And then inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, and forehead. Inhale into Cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, pressing your feet down, stretch your arms up, and come back to the standing position. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, left leg back. Retain right leg back. And now we are going to hold the pose. So we just keep breathing here. The body is in one line, abdominal power. Hands, wrists right under your shoulders. Keep breathing. Head is in line with your spine. Good. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, and forehead. Inhale into Cobra. Exhale into the inverted V or downward dog. Inhale, foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, come back to standing. So as we are doing the Surya Namaskar, we are already training the position of the hands that is going to be very helpful for our arm balance when we do the balance poses, okay, in the sequence. So in the plank, in the inverted V or downward dog, your hands are really pressing down, fingertips pressing onto the mat, almost like you kind of like a, claw. It's like you energize all your muscles. So in that way, you are removing the pressure from the wrist. Okay, now let's hold now a little bit in the inverted V or downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right? Retain. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now let's hold the pose here. So here the fingertips are really pressing down into the mat. And the hands and hips are like pulling into opposite directions. In this way, you are also lengthening the spine. And you are basically removing pressure from your wrists. On the other side, we have another line. So it's heels and sit bones. They're also pulling into opposite directions. So here you have two energy lines. Hands and hips pulling into opposite directions. Heels and sit bones pulling into opposite directions. When both energy lines are active and you are aware of them, then it seems like you can stay forever. It becomes almost like a resting pose. Yeah. Now inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, pressing your feet down, lower belly in, pelvic floor lifted. In, stretch your arms up. Exhale. Come back to the standing position. Good. The other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale left. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's hold the pose. Again, so fingertips pressing down. Hands are active. And that removes the pressure from the wrists. And you can feel the two energy lines. It's almost like your hands are pushing against the floor, but actually it's like they are extending towards the infinite. And your hips to the other infinite. And then heels down also towards the infinite. Sit bones to the other infinite. And this way you start feeling those energy lines. They really stabilize your pose. And you can expand your awareness beyond your body. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, stretch your arms out. Exhale, come back to stand. Good. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale left. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to Samasthiti, standing position. And keep your feet apart, chest open. Take a few deep breaths. Good. And now, if you need to do a little bit longer warm up, okay, feel free to continue with a few more rounds of Surya Namaskar. And then when you finish, we lie down in Shavasana. So feet apart, palms up, shoulder blades towards the center. And remember, in the Shivananda tradition, in between the poses, we don't have a vinyasa, we have a Shavasana. This is a moment to let go completely, to surrender your body into the earth, becoming one with the earth under the body. Legs together. And now we're bringing the right leg up. You can catch your thigh or ankle or heel or toes, whatever you can reach, yeah? Everything is perfect. Remember always, you are in the perfect place to be. No judgment, no criticism. Just experience the position, experience the sensations of your body in this present moment. Wherever you are is the perfect place to be, to learn what we need to learn. Inhale. Exhaling, bring forehead or chin towards your leg. So we lift the chest a little bit, but keep your shoulders away from the ear. And then we'll bring the chin or the forehead towards the leg. Both legs are active. The leg on the floor is also active. Inner thigh active. And slowly release. Head down. And release the leg down. Observe the sensations. How does it feel? Your right leg, your left leg. Is there any difference after the stretch? Simply observe. You are fully present in your body, here and now. And we change to the other side. Now left leg up, and you can catch the thigh, or the ankle, or the toes, or the heel, wherever you can reach. It's the perfect place to be. Breathe. Feel the sensations in your body as you breathe. Legs are active. Inhale. Exhaling, bring forehead or chin. Why do I say chin? Because then this is going to help you to keep the chest more open. If we just do forehead, sometimes we just round too much. But if you try to bring the chin towards the leg, then the chest is more open and you keep your shoulders away from your ears. Upper abdominal muscles are active. Neck muscles are also active and legs are active. Now, slowly release, head down, leg down. And again, feel the sensations in your body. Fully present here and now. We work now on the lower abdominal muscles. So we bring hands under the buttocks just to protect the lower back. It's like kind of at the edge of your buttocks. So we are going to prevent from arching the lower back. And if you don't need it, you can just keep your hands beside your body. You can also bring the head as you prefer, okay? Now, abdominal muscles are engaged and we bring legs up to 90 degrees and down. Legs up and down. Legs up and down. Legs up and down. Legs up and down. Legs up. And now we hold the pose here. Toes are pointing to your face. And slowly bring your right leg down to like 45 degrees angle, more or less. Keep the abdominal power. Face is relaxed. You can smile and slowly change. Right leg up, left leg down. 45 degrees, more or less. Abdominal power. smiling face, no tension on your face. And leg up, slowly, both legs down. And relax. Relax completely. Surrender your body into the earth. Today we are skipping Shirshasana and we start directly with Sarvangasana. So legs together and we will bring legs up. If you need, you can just stay with the legs up in 90 degrees. That's always an option, okay? You really listen to your body. If it's okay for you, then we bring the hips up and the hands to the lower back for support. Now slowly you will start adjusting in the position so you can bend the knees and then bring elbows a little bit closer to each other, shoulder blades a little bit closer to each other, and then come back to the shoulder stand. Maybe your hips are a little bit higher, but not necessarily, okay? You really hold a position that is comfortable for you. You can keep the hips lower, or if it's okay, then the hips higher. And you're working with your hands towards your shoulder blades. Observe your breath. Feel the sensations in your body. And slowly, both legs down to Halasana. If your toes are touching the ground, then you can interlace your fingers, press with your arms down, bring the sit bones up towards the ceiling, and here, feel the weight on your shoulders, a little bit the back of the head. We're not collapsing the neck. If there's any pressure on your vertebrae, then you come out of the pose, okay? You don't stay there. And slowly we come out of the pose and bring the legs up slightly. And then from here, you could roll the back down, or you could also just go from the shoulder stand into the bridge position. And then slowly roll down and relax. Observe the sensations in your body. Fully present. Gently turn your head from side to side. Come back to center. And we bring legs together. Both hands under your buttocks. Arms are straight. Try to bring elbows towards the center. And then we press with the elbows down. And bring the chest up. Top of the head towards the floor. Keep breathing in the pose, okay? Really opening up your chest and opening up your throat. And slowly press with the elbows down, come out of the pose and relax. Now, if you need to do a counter stretch for your neck, we're going to interlace the fingers and bring the hands behind the head and then gently stretch your neck in any way you need. Maybe you need to stretch in 45 degrees, and then the other side. And if you don't need it, you can just relax in Shavasana for a moment. Observe the sensations in your body after every asana. It's like letting go completely, surrendering the body into the earth, and opening up ourselves to receive the benefits of every pose. Gently turn your head from side to side. Come back to center. Bend your knees towards your chest. You can gently roll right to left, left to right. And if it feels okay, if it feels right for your body today, then you can also roll forward and backward, massaging your whole back. One more. And then we'll sit up. Good. Now, let's get ready for Paschimottanasana. Sit bones are pressing down. If you need, you can bend the knees slightly. If possible, legs straight. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Hands can be on your legs, wherever you can reach is fine. If possible, index and middle fingers are holding the big toes. Thumbs are pressing on top of the big toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And here you can feel top of the head and sacrum like pulling into opposite directions. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend forward deeper. Little by little, if it's possible. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend forward deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend forward deeper. We still keep this line, okay? Top of the head and sacrum pulling into opposite directions as much as we can. Fully present in your body, here and now. Inhale, still gently up. Exhale, hands to the floor. In the Sivananda tradition, normally we do this counter pose with the fingers pointing backward. If that doesn't work for you, then you can do the other variation with the fingers pointing forward, okay? And toes are pointing forward, strong legs, buttocks strong. Push the hips up, chest open, and then head back. We are lengthening the neck. Why I'm saying lengthening the neck, because here we don't want to just throw the head back, okay? You are lengthening the neck, using the muscles in order to hold your head in a safe position. And slowly come out of the pose. Good. Now bend your knees. We bring the heels slightly higher. You can just stay here, okay? So this is one option. Just stay here. We are working on the abdominal power. Lower belly in, pelvic floor lifted. If it's possible, we're going to work on the Paschimottanasana, but in balance, okay? So we hold the big toes, open up the chest, and then little by little stretch your legs. And some people here, sometimes they feel pain on the tailbone. If that's the case, you need a blanket, okay, under your buttocks. Breathing in the pose, fully present. Shoulders away from the ears. Maybe you cannot stretch your legs completely. Then you could also just hold the pose, bending the knees, or maybe holding your ankles. And if this is easy for you, you could also hold your heels and then stretch your legs and then use the power of your arms and your abdominal power in order to go deeper into the forward bend. And slowly come out of the pose. Release, knees apart, soles of the feet together. Hands pressing onto the floor, lengthening the spine. So this is one option. Or we can also just bend forward. Find a comfortable position. And again, we are not collapsing here. Just keep top of the head and sacrum in line. We are lengthening the spine. If you want to go deeper in the pose, just make sure that we are not forcing and we are not rounding too much. If you round a little bit, it's fine, but not too much. So it's not about bringing the forehead to the floor, not like this, but it's more about bringing the chest down, okay? So if you can bring the chest lower, then maybe your forehead can also be on the floor, okay? But not necessarily. We focus on the opening and the lengthening of the spine. Slowly, slowly come out of the pose. And now we bring the knees up. Good. Hands to the floor and step back. Lie down on your belly. Make a pillow with your hands and relax for a moment. Big toes are touching, heels are relaxed to the sides. A few abdominal breaths. Fully present with every breath. Now let's get ready to do Bhujangasana, the Cobra. Hands are beside your chest. Legs are active, strong. Buttocks are also active. Lengthen the spine and then chest up, head up. You should feel comfortable, okay? If that's too much, then you stay lower in a more gentle Cobra. And slowly release. Okay, so let's do a few times. Inhaling into Cobra, chest open. Exhale down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, Cobra. We hold the pose just for a few breaths. Elbows are bent, legs are strong. Slowly, slowly come out of the pose and relax. Make a pillow with your hands. Relax completely. Let's prepare for Dhanurasana. We're skipping also Shavasana. Now, with your hands, you're holding your ankles, legs are active, and then we bring knees up, and with your feet, you pull backward. Chest open, shoulder blades toward the center. Breathing, fully present with every breath. And slowly come out of the pose. Hands under the shoulders, and we rest now in the child pose. So the traditional child pose is with the knees together, arms by your sides, forehead on the floor. If this is not possible, you could also keep the knees apart and do the extended child pose. In the child pose, you are relaxing and you are also connecting to the earth under the body. Feel your body and feel the earth under the body. The earth is always there supporting us. And slowly, slowly, we sit up. And now we prepare to do Ardha Matsyendrasana. So sit on the right side of your heels. Bring your left leg over the right leg. Both buttocks are on the floor. We lengthen the spine. If this is not possible, if you cannot keep the hips squared and you cannot lengthen the spine, better to keep your right leg straight. You choose according to your body. And remember, it's always the perfect place to be. No judgment, no criticism. Lengthen the spine, top of the head up. See the line again, top of the head, sacrum in line, lengthening. We don't want to be rounding here, lengthening. Then left hand to the floor behind, right arm up and twist. Arm is pressing onto your thigh. Your thigh is at the same time pressing onto your arm. There's a force and a counter force happening together. Then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper. Turn your head to the left. Stay with your breath, fully present. And slowly come out of the pose. If you need a gentle counter pose, hands to the right, gentle counter stretch, and then change the legs. So now the right leg is on top, both buttocks are on the floor, and we lengthen the spine. If not possible, keep your left leg straight. After lengthening, then we can start twisting. Right hand to the floor behind, left arm up, lengthening a bit more. And then twist with your arm, press onto your thigh. Turn your head to the right. And slowly come out of the pose. And if you need a gentle counter stretch. Good. Come back to center. And now hands to the floor. And we step back to the inverted V. Now we start working on our arm balance poses. Yeah. So the basic pose is Kakasana, right? The crow. We will work on different arm balances. So the base, the foundation of this practice is your hands are really pressing down so you're not collapsing the wrists. And we're using the core power. Abdominal muscles are active, lower belly in, pelvic floor lifted. And we will walk, go back a little bit. So we walk with the hands forward, we walk with the feet forward, yeah, and apart. And now we're preparing for Bhujapidasana. First option is you just stay here. This is already quite good. Then it's like preparing for the pose. If possible, we walk with the hands back and bend the knees a little bit more. And you see here, my elbows are bent, okay? So we don't keep the arms straight. We keep the elbows bent. In order to keep your elbows bent, you have to press with your hands down and forward. Okay? And then elbows in the same line of your shoulders. So don't let them go out. Just bring them in. Okay? So we are energizing the arms. And then the next step is going to be to sit onto your elbows. You can just stay here. You can prepare the position, and that's already very, very good. Now, if possible, we keep going. Sit onto your elbows, and then walk with your feet forward. Cross your feet. And we hold. Bhujapidasana. Breathing. Slowly come out of the pose into the inverted V, and we can actually relax for a moment in the child pose. If you feel any pressure on your wrists, make sure that you release the pressure. Either you can make circles with your wrists or you can shake your hands. Okay, just release the pressure. After every arm balance, if there's any pressure, just release it. Yeah, it's going to just go away. And of course, if at any moment you feel it's too much, you just stop. Yeah, skip the pose. And next time you can do it. We always respect the body. Good. So now we can come back to the sitting position. Let's see another way to enter into Bhujapidasana. And it's going to be actually when the legs are straight, then this position is called Titibhasana. So the other way is in the sitting position, we bring the legs as far as you can, like behind your shoulders. So it's not always possible for everyone. Let's see if it's okay for you. And we bring the legs a little bit higher, a little bit higher. And then from there, hands to the floor, and then buttocks up, and then legs straight. Here you can bend your knees or you can keep the legs straight according to how you feel. Keep breathing. Slowly come out of the pose and release. Remember, if there's any pressure on your wrists, you can just immediately let it go. Immediately let it go. Come back to a comfortable sitting pose. Observe the sensations in your body. Feel your center. And we will train to do one more arm balance, is Ashtavakrasana. So for Ashtavakrasana, we will train first to bring just the buttocks up a little bit. We want to energize core muscles. We want to energize abdominal muscles and also pelvic floor lifted. Yeah. So we bring the right leg towards the shoulder as high as you can. And then this right arm is pressing your thigh back. Okay, so you keep your thigh there. And then we bring the other foot on top. And then from here, both hands to the floor. It maybe is going to be just a second. Buttocks up 1 second and come back. Okay? Just a moment. Buttocks up 1 second and come back. Okay? So that's the training. That's how we start training for the position. Then, if it's possible, we go into the full pose. How is it? Same first steps. And then we bring buttocks up. Then we're going to kick with the legs to the side and bend the elbows. We hold the pose. And slowly come back to center. Good. For a moment, take a deep breath. Observe the sensations in your body. If you need to release the pressure from the wrists, remember to do that. Really fully present in your body. These arm balances are not only training the balance of the body, but they are also bringing or gathering energy towards the center. Now the other side. So left leg as high as you can to your shoulder. With your arm, you press back. So you keep the thigh back. And then we bring the right foot on top of the left foot. Right here we're crossing. Both hands flat on the floor. And then slowly, just a moment, buttocks up and come back. Just a moment, buttocks up and come back, okay? So you can feel, when you do that, you can feel lower belly active, pelvic floor lifted. And what happens, for example, if you fall down when you're trying to go to the full pose? Nothing happens. This is the beautiful thing in Ashtavakrasana. When we fall, we kind of collapse there. Right? So let's say we start falling here. It's going to be like, okay, just collapse and nothing happens. Yeah. Anyway, you could also, if you're a little bit worried, you could also place some pillows or some towels. But normally it's quite safe. Yeah. Even if we collapse, we can just collapse on the side a little bit and just come out. Come back to your center. Feel your center. Good. Now let's train for another arm balance that is actually, if it's possible, we need to do the Padmasana position. But if it's not possible, we will just work on a cross leg. You can use 2 blocks, okay, or 2 books, whatever you have here. And the idea here is to work on our core strength. So we bring the buttocks up and come back. Yeah, just like that. Buttocks up and come back. And you can hold it there a little bit longer. And you can feel lower belly in, pelvic floor lifted. Now, for some of you, if it's possible to do the lotus position, then we can go into lotus. And then we are going to bring the knees up, hands to the floor. you see that my hands are a little bit more like forward, my buttocks back, and then I lean the body forward, lean your body forward, and lift your buttocks up. And we hold the pose. Keep breathing. Slowly release. And slowly, slowly release the lotus. You can stretch your legs and release the knees. You can shake your legs a little bit. And just for a moment, let's do a side bend to release if there's any kind of unnecessary tension. Bring your left hand to your leg, right arm up, lengthen, and then to the side. Open up the side of your body. Come back to center. And then to the other side. And slowly come back to center. So in this part of the sequence, we work on the balance poses. And we can introduce arm balance variations, or if the arm balance are completely not possible for you, you can also use standing balance poses. Let's do one. So slowly come to the inverted V, lengthen the spine, walk forward, bend the knees, inhale, stretch your arms up, exhale, and come back to standing position. So let's work on Garudasana, the eagle pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring your right arm under the left arm, and then if possible, palms together. Sometimes this is not possible, then you can just hold your shoulders. Okay? If possible, then palms together. Bend your knees. You can stay here. Just by staying here, you are energizing your legs, strengthening the legs, lower belly in. And then we can go to the balance pose, right leg over the left leg. Elbows up slightly. And slowly come out of the pose, stretch your arms up. And now change to the other side. Bring your left arm under the right arm. If this is not possible, just keep hands holding your opposite shoulders. Then bend your knees. You can hold the pose here, strengthening the legs. Or balance pose, left leg over the right leg. And slowly come out of the pose. Stretch your arms up. And we bend forward. Now we're getting ready for the standing poses, the last part of the sequence. So you can hold the big toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend forward deeper. If this is not possible for you, you could also just catch your ankles. Or for some people, it's really comfortable to hug your legs. Legs are steady. And if you need, here, you could also just bend the knees, right? And hold your ankles. Wherever you are is the perfect place to be. We can also do here another variation that is Padahastasana. It's bringing the palms of the hands under the soles of the feet. And actually, I find this one like a very good one in order to do the counter pose for our wrists, because we have been doing many arm balance. So this is the counter position for the wrists. And then slowly bend forward. Keep breathing, fully present. Slowly come out of the pose. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, come back to standing position. And let's finish with the Parivrtta Trikonasana, the twisted triangle. Yeah? So we will bring the left foot back. And here the hips are squared. We bring the left arm up and bend forward. So for some of you here, you can use a block and bring the hand to the block or to a book, whatever you have at home, right? If possible, then the hand is going to be on the floor, on the inner side of your foot. And if it's possible, the hand is going to be on the outer edge of the right foot. Pressing with the hand down and then twisting the spine and then stretching your right arm up. Slowly come back to center and now change to the other side. So the hips are squared, stretch your right arm up and then bend forward. If you need, right hand to your block or to a book, whatever you have, and then here, gentle twist. If possible, hand to the floor. And then if it's possible for you, the hand is going to come to the outer edge of your left foot. Press with the hand down, twist, and then left arm up. And slowly come out of the pose. And up. Good. Now feet together. And slowly, slowly bend your knees. Then slowly, slowly sit down. Use the abdominal power to slowly, slowly roll your back down and relax in Shavasana. So for final relaxation, normally we do tension, relaxation, right? But now we are running out of time. So let's tense the whole body at once. Tense your legs, tense your arms, tense your face. Tense, 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 stretch your fingers and relax. Then stretch your face, open your eyes, open your mouth, look up, tongue out. Stretch and relax. Gently turn your head from side to side. Come back to center. Relax. When we start bringing awareness to the different parts of the body, making sure that every part of your body is completely relaxed. It's like you're traveling with your awareness inside the body. You can repeat mentally, but it's not just a mental repetition, right? You are inside your body, relaxing every part. I relax my feet. I relax my feet. We are relaxed. I relax my ankles. I relax my ankles. Ankles, relax. I relax my knees. I relax my knees. Knees are relaxed. I relax my thighs. I relax my thighs. Thighs. Relax. I relax my hips. I relax my hips. Hips are relaxed. I relax abdomen and chest. I relax abdomen and chest. Abdomen and chest. Relax. I relax my back and shoulders. I relax my back and shoulders. Back and shoulders. Relax. I relax arms and hands. I relax arms and hands. Arms, hands. Relax. I relax my neck. I relax my neck. Neck. Relax. I relax my face. I relax my face. Face. Relax. I relax my whole face. I relax my whole head. And breathe. I relax my inner organs. I relax my inner organs. Inner organs. Relax. I relax my mind. My mind is resting peacefully in this present moment. I relax my mind. Mind, relax. Gently move your fingers and toes, make circles with your wrists and ankles, and stretch your body any way you like. Bend the knees towards your chest. If you need, you can massage your back and do another twist, whatever your body needs. And then when you're ready, we can slowly sit up. Trayambakam yachamahe sugandhim pushtivartanam urvarukamya vandanam mrityur mukshiyamamrita. Om Trayambakam yachamahe sugandhim pushtivartanam urvarukamya vandanam mrityur mukshiyamamrita. Om Trayambakam yachamahe sugandhim pushtivartanam urvarukamya vandanam mrityur mukshiyamamrita. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Bolo Satguru Sivananda Maharaj ki jai. Om Bolo Swami Vishnu Ananda Maharaj ki jai.